Yeah. Let's move on to look at some more light-hearted stories over the month. And one of the things I picked up on was James Milner, who, well, currently our captain, and certainly one of our more influential players already at this stage, has actually run more raw kilometres than anyone else in the Premier League this season. Which got me thinking, because as many listeners may know, he has his own parody account on Twitter called Boring James Milner, which is a slightly tongue-in-cheek joke on the fact that he comes across as just a little bit dull. Quite dull. And actually, it's probably one of the funniest things on Twitter.
It is hilarious.
It's absolutely hysterical. So I challenged Owen, and indeed myself, to come up with some other parody Twitter accounts for Liverpool players, past and present, and to see what we could come up with. Now, I don't know about you, Owen. I've got quite a few.
Yeah, hit me. I'm looking forward to hearing these.
Actually, have you got a few? Have you got a few as well?
I've got a couple.
Okay, I'll do some, and then I'll throw it back to you. Obviously, before we start, we're aware of things like is Hendo running? You know, that's one. Delusional Brendan, slightly harsh, but I kind of get it. That does exist. So I spent one lunch break at work coming up with quite a lot. so here's some. So Owen Collins, here's some, and indeed the listeners, here's some of my LFC player Twitter parody accounts. Lalana's Bananas, a series of pictures of bananas that Adam Lallana likes. Hendo's Hendoos, much in the same way of Steve Bruce at weddings. Just pictures of Jordan Henderson at various Hendoos. Where has Fowler's promo work taken him? Pictures of Robbie Fowler in various places in the world where his promo work has taken him. Hungry Suarez. Just pictures of Suarez eating things. How much sterling has Raheem Sterling? Just Raheem Sterling in piles of money. Sacco at the disco. Just Mamadou Sacco at discos. Jan Mulby's good pub guide. Jan Mulby at the pub. Just showing up some pubs. Flano in fist fights. Pictures of John Flanagan in fist fights. Okay, here you go. You do some now. Because that's only some of them so far.
Okay, well, similar to Robbie Fowler's promo work, I thought of where in the world is Jose Enrique, because the last place he ever is playing for Liverpool.
Yeah, just in the world somewhere.
And of course, before he deleted all of his social media accounts, he would post sort of daily photos of him on some holiday somewhere.
Does he delete his social media accounts?
Yeah, he got so much stick off Liverpool fans on transfer deadline day that he deleted all his social media accounts.
Really? I did not know that.
Oh, sorry, I thought you knew. I felt really bad afterwards because I'd been quite critical of him myself. But yeah, basically a sort of wish you were here, but with Jose Enrique, and sort of every day he'll post a kind of update or a photo of somewhere else in the world, be it a sort of a little yurt in Tajikistan, or the tunnels of the Viet Cong under Ho Chi Minh City.
Yeah, sat on that girder in that famous picture with the guys eating lunch.
Exactly, but the stipulation is every photo that is posted has to be a selfie. Jose Enrique is too much of a hoarder to spend any money on a personal photographer, and so everything that he does is documented just by the length of his arm. So yeah, I think that'd be quite interesting. You'd learn a lot about the world. He's like a modern day Michael Palin. Also, I had Bellamy's People, based on kind of the TV series from the last few years where someone called Bellamy just went and met people. But it'd be about Craig Bellamy. And what I'm imagining here is a sort of Frost Nixon of very short interviews with a very famous... A bit like, did you ever watch Newsround as a kid?
Of course I did, yeah.
You know the press pack? Where
Yes.
they just pick like a couple of viewers to just go and like interview people at movie premieres.
Yeah.
Basically that, but with Craig Bellamy.
Okay.
And commenting on all the important issues of the day. So when it's a state opening of Parliament, we've dispatched Craig Bellamy to go and talk to Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II about what she's forecasting for the next year. Yeah, but I thought you could have some really, really interesting sort of meetups, like Craig Bellamy meets the last surviving son of Colonel Gaddafi.
Or Craig Bellamy meets Dave Benson Phillips, of course, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, two very similar guests there. Also was Andre's Wisdom.
Oh, that's nice.
Which would be a sort of regular postings musing on philosophy and the sort of the creation of the universe and the possible existence of a sort of a benevolent God.
Yeah.
But told from the perspective of a 20-year-old from Bradford playing on loan for West Bromwich Albion. But then I thought that's sort of already been done with Joey Barton's Twitter account.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, and so my final one, which I think is my personal favourite, is Stig Inga Bjornaby karaoke, which is song lyrics from like popular songs from throughout history, but some of the lyrics have been replaced by Stig Inga Bjornaby's name, such as the Human League, "Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me, Stig Inga Bjornaby?" or the Seminole Madness hit, Our house, in the middle of our street, our house, Stig Inga Bjornaby, our street, and just like the worse fit, the better. Or from a more, because it would be accessible to all. So for the youngsters, it would have modern hits like Carly Rae Jepsen's "Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, Stig Inga Bjornaby."
That works. Though. That kind of works.
Well, yeah, slightly too well actually, but yeah. So those were what I came up with.
Right. Okay.
I think Flanagan in Fistfights is my favourite.
Cool. You've got a lot more to come because I've got 3 pages of these.
Oh my God, you've got more.
Right. So I got a bit bored. So here's a few more. For the listeners. Who has Skirtle bailed out today? Just pictures of Skirtle bailing out, defenders, prisoners. Mignolet's greatest misses. So just Mignolet missing, a difficult save or a penalty or a bus, right. or the latest episode of Game of Thrones, that kind of thing. Adam Morgan's Heavy Metal Nights. I don't know.
How would that even work as a Twitter account?
Adam Morgan at various heavy metal gigs. I don't know. Burgers. Just Patrick Burger eating burgers. I don't know. Touré on game shows. Just kind of Touré in various game shows.
That reminds me of another one I thought of that I didn't write down. It was based on the popular children's TV show How To.
Yeah.
In which Fred Dinage explained various kind of minor scientific experiments with a sort of way you could do it at home.
Yeah.
But this would be called Diao 2. And it would be basically the same premise, but with Salif Diao. But like, that thing where you put like vinegar and bicarbonate of soda together?
Yeah.
It'd mostly be Salif Diao doing that over and over again.
Ah, that's great. I like that. So, do you want page 3? I've gone on to page 3.
Go on.
This is like much similar to has Maldonado crashed the F1 thing, or is Hendo running? Has Lambert scored at Anfield? I know. That's probably my meanest one, but I thought it was probably one of the worst. Okay, you'll like this one. Why Etange? and then follow up. How Etange? So, I don't like those. I decided to, I was running out of ideas. Although this is probably my favourite of the lot. Palettas Ginettas. So it's our former youth and now Italy international centre back Paletta in a series of 1960 Ginettas.
What's a Ginetta?
It's a car. It's a 1960s vehicle. Just the pictures of him in Ginettas. I don't know. It was nice.
You could have ladies of Palettas as well. where he just writes a series. It's like a snippets from the correspondence between Gabriel Paletta and Maureen Lipman.
I like that. That's really nice. Nunes the ball boy, just Antonio Nunes photoshopped onto ball boys' faces.
Well, it sounds the creepiest thing imaginable. That sounds horrifying. Why would anyone look at that? Oh, that's horrific. Oh my god.
But this is the point of Twitter, right? It's just meant to be ridiculous.
Creep you the hell out.
Things only Crouch can see. Just stuff that only, you know, because he's so tall. Scales of Justice, just our famous left back John Scales, just deciding, you know, like big court cases. And finally, this is my final one, I promise. Gerard gesticulates, which is just angry Gerard pointing at things and just generally being annoyed.
That one could work.
That one actually might work, which is why I put it last.
That one's got legs. Yeah.
As opposed to the 40 other ones I came up with. So yeah, there you go. There's some Twitter accounts you might be able to follow in the future, guys.